I like elk, fat ones, albino ones, the ones on my plate. I like them all. My dad has always wanted to go elk hunting, and he watches elk hunting videos all the time. And it gave me an idea. See, my dad has horrible taste in wall art. There are literally no pictures of me and him hung up in his office, and as the favorite child, I need to stand out. So the rules are simple. Rule number 1, we have to rank each day that we hunt. This one is solely for my dad, so he doesn't get suspicious of why I'm taking so many pictures. Rule number 2, each day that I don't get an elk, I must complete a challenge without my dad figuring out. There are ruthless challenges inside of this bowl, such as no coffee for an entire day. We might actually die. And my dad knows nothing about this, so I have to keep it in secret the entire time, or else I fail. And rule number 3, we can't leave Montana until we have enough pictures to fill his office of me and him, his favorite child. So now, all I need to do is go to Montana, you know, where the elk are. Guys, the conditions are absolutely horrible, and we've got several miles to cover. Hopefully we get our elk tonight. Hopefully this is the one. Guys, we made it. We're in Montana. We made it to our VRBO, and we're about to head to go do some practice shooting. But check out these beautiful mountains in the background. We don't get this in Oklahoma. All right, so technically tomorrow is day 1, and we don't start hunting until the morning, but we're gonna go practice shooting. And if we don't get an elk tomorrow, I have to draw from the bowl of challenges. There are some ruthless challenges in there. I'm actually terrified of doing this, but here we go. Let's go practice, and we're gonna head out in the morning, get started elk hunting. All right, so we're at Matt's place, the guide. We're gonna be practicing with these practice tips, just making sure we're on aim for tomorrow morning. All right, a little off. I'm aiming right here, so it's a little high. That's good to know. But with an elk, that's still a kill. All right, Dad, pull him out. Use those strong, big dad muscles. Before we call it an evening, let's go get some coffee for the morning at Town and Country Foods. All right, which coffee to get? I got Elkhorn. I mean, when in Montana, you gotta get these, right? I can't mess up my coffee routine. Gotta stick with Starbucks. I got my milk, I got my cereal, I got coffee. Now we're good to go. Let's go check out. So my wife sent me this text that I left the last Oreo in the cookie package. I was at the store and I had to buy Oreos and FaceTime her. That's the face of someone who does not like me right now. She's also 8 months pregnant. So not my smartest move, but it's a pretty good cookie. Hey guys, it's day 1 of hunting, and we just got to our location in middle of nowhere, Montana. With the beautiful mountains in the background, I decided to grab another photo of me and my dad. Me and Matt began our 4-mile hike and started our hunt while my dad stayed back and scoped the property. We immediately came upon some elk.
Just wanted to see if they come through here.
So what's going on is we saw a cow, elk, across this hill here. So we're just waiting to see if they come over this way. The bull elk went back and forth, trying to see which cow he wanted. So we're going to give it about another 10-15 minutes, and we're going to go into where we think he's laying down. We got up and started our search for the bull, and about a mile into our hike, we heard him bugle. He's down there. He's down there. Right in front of us, about 50 elk crossed, about 75 yards out. Matt was trying to get us closer, but we ended up spooking the elk, and as we continued our hunt, we found this massive herd of elk coming onto our property. But we left him alone for the day, but later on in this hunt, this herd becomes the center of our hunt. Guys, that hunt this morning was insane. We got within 50 yards of a massive bull elk, and we couldn't get a shot on him as we were getting set. We spooked the cows, which then spooked the bull. They took off. But I'm glad I didn't take a shot this morning because my heart was racing so fast. I think that if I would have taken a shot this morning, I would have missed anyway. But we came back down to Matt's place, did some practice shooting. These are all at 50. My 60 yards looks better than that. I mean, all of those are still a kill on an elk. I just obviously want them all in the yellow. I think I'm tired, if I'm being completely honest. They don't have these hills and mountains in Oklahoma. My style of hunting I'm used to is walking out in the pasture. I got a couple pictures of me and my dad. I'm doing great on pictures. So we're gonna rank our hunt later today just to make him think that this is kind of what the video's for. Then if I don't get an elk today, we have to draw from the bowl of challenges for tomorrow. We're going to a new place tonight and we're gonna see if we can get an elk there. Should have brought some what?
Wheaties.
Yeah. We've earned them. We're gonna go get set up at the top of this hill. You find him? I think he's a 5x5 is what he said. About 1,000, 2,000 yards?
Yeah.
Right out there. Counted about 69 elk out there laying down and it's 5:15 p.m. We were hoping that this herd of elk would come a little closer, but they just stayed in the open field. So we gave it up for the evening and went for pizza. Apparently I suck at pool. Dad won. His skills came back from, what was it, the 50s? Me and my dad were just having so much fun, so I decided to get another photo of us. We made it back to our rental. It's ranking time. Now we take this seriously. Ranking 1 through 5. Dad, you go first. What's your ranking and why?
I'd say 5 because I didn't die. I didn't get eaten by a bear.
You're gonna give day 1 hunt a ranking of 5?
I'm just trying to survive.
All right, I'm gonna give it a ranking of 4. The reason I'm giving it such a high number for me is because we got within 50 yards of a bull elk, a 6x6. He was huge, but there was 3 opportunities today. We just couldn't pick one up, but we know where they're at. And so I'm gonna give it a 4 because that was awesome. Let's go to bed. We got an early morning, 4:30 a.m. Let's get an elk tomorrow, Dad.
All right.
Don't die. We started the morning with the hike up the mountain, and I am feeling it. This ended up being 80 flights of stairs every morning. We immediately got set up on the same trail that the elk took the day before and waited. We heard the elk coming closer, but they ended up taking a different route and went around us. All right, we missed our position on the elk this morning. You went down? The elk went in a completely different direction than where we were. We don't know if they got a scent on us or the bull just led his cows a different direction. Since we didn't get an elk yesterday, I have to draw from the bowl of challenges. So I contacted my brother and I asked him to draw from the bowl for me because I didn't want to bring the bowl with me. My dad would be suspicious of that, obviously. So he sent me a video. Let's watch it and see what I have to do.
Tickle fight with my dad. Oh, that'll be interesting, man.
A tickle fight with my dad? My dad is gonna think something's wrong with me. I'm gonna need some time to think on how I'm gonna accomplish this. Do I just go straight for the stomach? Do I go for his armpit? Do I go for the jugular? He's gonna think something is completely wrong with me. I gotta figure out a way to do it nonchalantly to start a tickle fight with my dad. I'm not sure that I can accomplish this. We're gonna try. All right. Matt's up at the top of a hill and he's trying to see where the elk are. We think they're too far out and we're gonna go to another location, but we're just waiting on him to give us the cues. See what we're gonna do. Matt said that there were a lot more elk than there were yesterday closer, so we headed out and searched for the bulls that he saw on the hill. We came on an elk 50 yards from us and I really thought that this was gonna be it. We're back at the rental and we were the closest we've been to an elk yet. We were within 50 yards of a bull elk. It was walking to us and it just stopped and decided to walk the other direction. We went to go find it and it's gone. We have no idea where it went. We're getting closer and closer each day. But Dad, it's time to rate our hunt. It's ranking time. What's your rating for the day?
Give it a 3.
Why?
I miss your mama and her cooking.
But you survived.
Yeah, I didn't die.
So, but a 3. He actually has been talking about the cooking. We're just eating peanut butter sandwiches, and he had a bratwurst. And I had some Cheerios earlier, and then we just got done eating McDonald's. So,
Yeah, McDonald's was probably the low point.
yeah, my rating, I had to give it probably a 4. Huh? It was gonna be like a 3, a 2 or 3, based off the morning hunt because it was pretty sad. But then the evening hunt, it picked up, and we got a lot of action. Anyway, that's it. We'll see you in the morning. Okay, I've got my plan. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in there. I'm going to use my son, my 2-year-old son, to my advantage. So I'm going to say that my son, his grandson, wants to see Daddy tickling Grandpa. Oh boy. Let's see if it works. Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this. I don't know if he's gonna tickle me back. We'll see. Hey, this is awkward, but apparently I have to send a video to Oliver of me tickling Grandpa. Can I tickle you in the stomach? I'm sorry.
All right. Only for Oliver.
Okay. All right, Oliver. If you're asking for me to tickle Grandpa, here I go. All right, ready? He's gonna laugh really hard. Tickle, 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 tickle. Oh man. Should I get him again? All right, here I go. Oh, he shut the door. Please enjoy my dancing. I was just so happy that I accomplished this. It's 5 a.m. on day 3 of hunting. I got my challenge sent to me through text. Let's watch it.
Every time you go somewhere new, you have to use the bathroom. Oh, that'll be fun.
I feel like I kind of do that anyway, so I don't think it's gonna be that hard. I think I can do this. Hopefully this is our last challenge. Hopefully I get an elk today. All right, we just made it to our location. Yeah, let's do this. All right, before we go, I need to use the bathroom. To get a head start on the herd of elk coming over the hill, we decided to beat them up a mountain and look over them the entire morning. They're on their way. Well, guys, we got in position, and they were gonna walk in front of us within 30 yards. We were getting our range, and I turned around, and they're about 40 yards behind us, and there was no way to get to them. I don't know if they'll be back tomorrow, but we know their exact path. If they come back tomorrow, we know exactly where they'll be. So we'll be ready tomorrow if they're coming. All right, I need to use the bathroom before we go. 2 in the yellow at 50 yards. Hey, Dad. Or Matt, am I good to use the bathroom over there? Man, I guess I drank a lot of water. I gotta go to the bathroom again. Well, before we go, I better go pee real quick. I better go to the bathroom. He's gonna think something's wrong with me. I don't have to pee. I'm just gonna stand in here for like 2 minutes. Just make him think I went to go to the bathroom. On another note, we are headed out to the location we went to last night, and pretty confident about it. I say that every time I go out. I mean, we almost had a shot last night. We'll see tonight. Let's get it. We stopped at the local gas station so I could pick up something. And the rule is anywhere we stop, I have to use the bathroom. So I just texted my dad that I use the bathroom, even though I just used it about 5 minutes ago. So I'm just gonna hang out in here for a minute. And yeah, he's sitting in the car. I have to use the bathroom anyway. So we started this hunt with extreme winds and a storm, but it finally calmed down enough that I was able to sneak up on some elk. This bull was a 5x5 and was about 95 yards away from me at this moment. There was just no way for me to take an ethical shot on this bull this evening. Yeah, we're gonna go grab something to eat, head back to the rental, and we'll rate our hunt. All right, don't leave without me. I gotta use the bathroom. We're at McDonald's. I gotta go in and tell my dad I gotta go to the bathroom because this is a place we stopped. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm gonna run in the bathroom, wash my hands. He definitely thinks something's wrong with me. All right, it's the end of the day of this hunting day, and it is now time to rate our hunting day. It's ranking time.
I was gonna go with a 3 because I got cold and wet, but I seen 3 moose over there, so that was very cool. So I'll give it a 4.
My rating, I don't know. It's a 3.5. Yeah, maybe no. I'd go with a 3. Solely because this morning we bumped the elk, and then this evening we had a bad storm roll in. Got to be up bright and early, 4:30 a.m. Anyway, good night. All right, I gotta go to the bathroom. Good morning. I got my challenge. Let's watch it.
Eat McDonald's at least 5 times for the remainder of the trip.
McDonald's? This one actually might be hard to complete. We just had that last night and we really did not want that.
McDonald's was probably the low point.
Okay, let's do it. We decided to go to a new place this morning, and that was a mistake because all we saw was a coyote. All right, this morning was a complete bust. As soon as the sun came up, they just darted into the open field. That was probably the worst morning yet. The reason I'm out of breath right now is because we are currently hiking up the Lewis and Clark lookout here in Dillon. I guess Lewis and Clark looked out. Well, this is a lookout on Dillon on the Lewis and Clark Trail. This evening, hopefully we get something. But first, let's go get something to eat. Dad, can we go get McDonald's ice cream real quick? All right, thanks.
Just want a small ice cream cone.
Guys, the conditions are absolutely horrible, and we've got several miles to cover. Hopefully we get our elk tonight. Hopefully this is one. Let's get it. We tried a new location again this morning, and we spotted some elk, but we were pretty sure that a bear was spooking them away. We had really good cover, and the wind was in our favor, but the elk still got spooked. Can I just get like a small fry from McDonald's before we go back? No elk tonight. We just got soaked from the rain. It's ranking time. All right, Dad, you go first. What's your rating for the day?
I give it a 4 because we got to go to the Lewis and Clark lookout where 200 years ago, Lewis and Clark went and they looked out. Yep.
Did they do that?
Yeah, that's exactly how it was. I read about it. I also went to a ghost town, and came home with some gold.
Yeah, that ghost town was pretty cool. I'm gonna have to give today's hunt, I'm gonna go with a 2 because it just all around sucked. It was terrible. From the start to the evening, pretty disappointed in today's hunt. Maybe we'll go back to McDonald's tomorrow and get some more ice cream, I don't know. All right, see you tomorrow. Day 6, no elk. I just practiced my shot at 70 yards. I've never done that, and actually it was pretty dead on. So we're gonna go back out tonight. If I can get within 70, I'm gonna take a shot. My dad's in the bathroom. I'm gonna see if he can stop by McDonald's so I can get another ice cream. We'll find out.
Just need a ice cream cone.
All right, guys, I forgot to tell you today's challenge, so let's watch it.
Make my dad sing the duck song.
All right, so I've got to get my dad to sing the duck song. If you don't know what the duck song is, be glad you don't. I have a 2-year-old. I know what the duck song is. So here's my plan. I'm going to ask my wife if she can call and say that my son Oliver was requesting Grandpa to sing the duck song.
Hello.
What'd you
I
call
forgot
for?
to mention earlier that Oliver wants Grandpa to sing him the duck song.
Duck walked up to the lemonade stand. I said to the man who was running the stand, "Hey, got any grapes?" I don't know the rest of the words to it.
We headed out on a 4-mile hike and immediately spotted some bulls. I got set up in position and Matt started calling in the bull. What you guys didn't see was a 6x6 bull came within 36 yards of me. I'll explain this more in a minute. All right, guys, we're back at the cabin. No elk. And it's time to rate that hunt. It's ranking time. All right, Dad, you're up first. What's your rating for the day?
I give it a 1.
A 1.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, we had a terrible lunch. It was nasty.
It was very poor. If you're ever in Montana, I can tell you where not to eat. My rating, I'd have to give it a 4.5. And the only reason it's not a 5 is because I didn't get an elk. So I didn't get it on video because it happened so fast. But I got within 36 yards of a bull elk, and I don't think he saw me, but I was ranging him, and as soon as I got done ranging him, he took a few steps away from me and went around some trees and then took off. I've got my McDonald's chicken nuggets, and it's gonna be a good evening. Tomorrow is our last day of the hunt. It's gonna be a good ending. Let's go to bed, wake up tomorrow, and get our elk. I forgot to announce the challenge because I was so tired, so here it is.
Arm wrestling competition.
On our last morning hunt, we headed back to the mountains and we got in a bugle battle with a bull elk down the hill. Well, during that hunt, we had a battle of the bugles with a bull elk. That was cool. But we have one last hunt, and go big or go home. Let's see if we can get it. We had really good luck last night. We're going to the same place. Maybe it'll pan out for us one more time on the last hunting day. But first, let's go get some food. Dad, since we're next to McDonald's, can I grab an ice cream before we go?
I just need a small ice cream cone.
On our last hunt, I had no clue that this was going to be the best hunt yet. We were hiking through the swamp and we had to hunker down immediately as we heard stomping behind us. This guy moved on and then decided to bring his buddy back to check us out. Those two spikes barked at us the rest of the evening all across the field. We finally came up to the 6x6 bull that we've been searching for. He was about 170 yards out. He moved to the right to go eat, and I moved to the left to get around him on the backside. And then he slowly chased a cow into the woods. I don't blame him. Even though no elk was taken on this hunt, we still honor the animal. Today we give respect, not just for what we hope to bring home, but for the challenge, the lessons, and the time spent in nature. All right, my dad's almost home, and I got all the pictures hung up. So let's surprise him. Dad, check out that.
Oh, wow.
Got a collage of the hunt. Hung them up while you guys were out to eat.
Oh, that is cool.
If we could have like a arm wrestling challenge, like man to man, and to finish the hunt.
Victorious.